What is going on, everybody? You're my Clarence Peach Out World Champion coming at you. A little bit different. We got Sabo, and wanted to dive into this because Sabo is one of my favorite characters in One Piece, if not my favorite character. He's sick, and with the three brothers coming out eventually, I definitely want to mess around with all of them, just because pretty fun. And Sabo's ability though is interesting to me because I feel like, I don't know, it could be very, very annoying. Just because being able to return stuff, and my idea in mind, it's kind of built around rush characters and then life trigger characters. So with Sabo's ability, with one down on him, you can add one of your cost 3 or higher characters of 7,000 power or higher to the top of your life face up, and then you get to give one of your characters 2,000 power to the start of the next turn. So if you're able to hit combos with the rush characters and stuff, you can boost your characters up plus 2k for the start of your next turn. And why that is big is because any of your characters here keep that boost. So after attacking, like Zoro for example, he sits at 7k, so when he's rested he's at 7k. Your opponent has to attack him for minimum 7k to get rid of him, which is pretty nice. And yeah, Kid Killer is the big one, and then other rush we have 2 Luffy in here just for in case your opponent gets a blocker wall set up. But besides that, everyone else we got some 2Ks here with Koala. Kind of also use Koala with Lindbergh. I have some Morleys in here as well, just for the same kind of purpose as Luffy, because this one just has 7,000. Your opponent can't activate a blocker, so that's why I have that. Besides that, the only kind of 3 brother combo I have is Ace, just because the way I pretty much have this deck built and mess around with it is just kind of cycling characters and attacking. So I feel like the other brothers, like with Sabo and Luffy, don't really play into the strengths, especially the color wise of red. And I feel like with red, rush is just the archetype you want, so being able to have rush on Ace, but Ace has to be down to 2, so to hit this combo is a little tricky depending on how things go. Besides that though, I have the Wano characters. So you're pretty much, how I'm trying to gauge it and play it is attack opponent down to 3, and then being able to get any character from then on, especially the trigger characters or a rush, and just recycle. Being able to recycle a character a turn, I think, is pretty strong. Even if even if you only have one character out, depending on who you're playing, if you drop Zoro, boost him to 7, and then recycle him into your life, even if you can't play the plus 2,000 on the character, I think just being able to boost your life up is pretty good, especially with some of these characters too, with the on plays, being able to attack with them and then send them back so your opponent can't get rid of them. Because if the character's in your life, they're safe, and you're getting them back, and then your opponent has to play around that kind of strategy, which is pretty cool, I think. But yeah, early days, just kind of messing around with some different things, freshening things up a little bit, because again, still waiting on all the bans restrictions. So probably do just some fun wacky decks here, and yeah, let's jump in some games and we'll test out Sabo. Alrighty, here we go. We got an interesting one. Let's see how this goes. We got the Luffy v Sabo matchup here. I feel like this might be kind of tough, just because they have just the way their deck works, and they draw a Sabo, so not ideal. But for our deck to work, I need to. Well, I feel like they're gonna let this hit, yeah. So 6 on 5. Okay. So now I can drop this. Look at this. I mean, honestly, I'd rather put this here, just to give us a different option. So they're attacking us 5 on 5. That's fine. Do that. Get rid of that. So now we have Lindbergh, which is nice. So they have 4. They drop the Borsalino, which is okay. So that leaves me 3. So what I could do is put 2 on here, attack for 7, and then return. I might let's try that. We'll try this strat out. So do that, pop that. So 7 on 5 gets them down to 2, which is alrighty. What I need to do is, so next turn we'll kind of go like down 1, but I don't know. We'll try this. We'll get them down to 1, which is what they want. But I can return this and get us back to 4. So at the very least, we know we're getting Lindbergh back. And then next turn we'll have 7. Okay, so they're attacking 7 and 5. We'll do that. Let's get rid of another cracker, because in this matchup we're gonna have the more life. Okay, they're placing another Borsellino. All right, interesting. So I'm at 7. So this is wild and wacky. I want to. How should I go about this? We could make a crazy play with this. I won't do that yet, though. We'll save Luffy, because Luffy is sort of like the ace in the hole type deal, I feel like. So I do this again. I mean, I feel like I should just attack. Yeah, do that. We could just launch a few attacks. So yeah, let's just do that. Let's see what they do. So they're gonna take it, so they can do their ability next turn. Leaves me with this. I feel like I need to attack for a bunch here. Try to get one of these guys gone, just to be just for funds. Or do I want to drop this now? Because I could just return this back as well. But I mean, if I get ourselves down, nah. Let's try to catch him with the Luffy strat. We'll attack him 10 on 5. So they do that. Alright, we'll do that. Boost that up. Okay. So we're going back to the Lindbergh play here. They're at 8. So they need to do this. So I have a trash card from their hand. They're going to put 2 5 costs. Alright, so they got Ace and Luffy. Okay. So we know they got that. So 7 on 5. We'll take that, use the trigger. We'll do this. And then I'm fine going down to 2, because then I get to do my own combo as well. Okay, so they're attacking 11 on 5. We get Zoro, which is kind of solid. And then they're playing Luffy. Okay, I don't know why they didn't do the ability. I feel like they messed that up. They could have boosted way higher. Because now I can just put 2 on him, attack, and then pop this. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were doing there. So I'll just do that and that. We'll get rid of. Okay, they take the hit on that directly. Okay, that's a little weird. I guess we'll drop Kid and Kid. Okay, I'm not a 8 on 7 here. I have no idea what they kind of got cooked up. So take the life hit on that, so it leaves me with 4. Alright, so deploy this. Do that on that. Attack them 9 on 7. And then next turn, yeah, depending on what happens, we may drop the Luffy here, or I may do the ace play. As I don't know, I feel like they goofed what they were trying to do. Okay, so now they're dropping that. Okay. So they're going to bring both of these out. So we got them down to this. But the problem is they're going to be boosted up. So 7 on 7. Yeah, that's fine. And then Sabo. Alright. And so 11 on 5. Can't do anything about that. Gotta use this. We will have to sack that, I guess. Alright, I get another Zoro. Leaves me with 2. The problem is our leader is at 9k, which is not ideal, but I can return him back. So I need to get rid of this guy, and then we have a chance. Okay. We have a small chance. So I've put 2 on. I just need to attack this guy relentlessly to get rid of some stuff here. Or do I want to make this play? I could drop this, do that. So if I drop him for 5, then I need 7. Leaves me with 3. So I could attack there. Yeah, but if I do that, I don't want to waste the. I don't want to waste this combo. Might need it for next turn. So let's just attack 7 on 7. Okay, they take the hit there. That's actually, I feel like, pretty big because they're at 9. So I could just blast this, and then if they can't, all right, 9 or if I drop this, it doesn't really matter. All right. So let's attack them 13 on 9. Alrighty, and then we can do this again. And we got them down to just these attackers, which is okay. So we can, unless they have another one. What else? Yeah, do the same thing. That's that's our issue here. So blocker. Look at your opponent's life and return them in any order. Alright, well, that's annoying. Hopefully these are all life triggers. That'd be great. Okay, so they're doing that. So at least they... Alright, so they trash Luffy. They do... Alright, ace. So 7 on 5. Okay. I mean... Alright. So I got Sabo. So I might have to make the Luffy play. Honestly. Use the trigger effect. We'll get rid of Azora, bring him out. They have 2. What could the 2 be for? So they're at 9. If I drop... If I drop Luffy for 5, I can boost him... Most I can boost him up. Even if I did my thing, I can only attack this guy. And then, because of Sabo, I can't pop this. But if I sent him back, I could boost that to 8. And then... Or is it just better to put for 5 and then put 5 on for 11? Attack them 11 on 9. Can they block out of that? Is the question. If they can block out of that, then they win. If they can't... So they need a 2K and a 1. So can I do the same thing, though? So if I attack this, it boosts them to 8. Give it to the 3. So then it'll put me at 7. Let's have the 2 on him. That only gets me there. So no, it's just better to just drop him and go for it. Yeah, why not? We gots to. So 11 on 9. Just hope they can't block out. See how this goes. And they don't have it. That was close. That was a good one. Obviously, I had to stall out. The reason I waited so long with for dropping Luffy is because you just gotta get when they have the massive hand. I don't want to waste the surprise attack, because again, with them being able to boost up to 9K, it's pretty wild and wacky. But obviously, I don't know, they goofed a little bit with forgetting to do little Luffy's ability. But even with that, we still have one life, so I feel like how things transpired would have been fine either way. But based on how they played, I guess I feel like that was a misplay. Because they probably, I don't know, unless they were expecting something. But depending on what was in their hand, and stuff. I guess I don't know. I'm going with them goofing, but either way, we came out on top, and kind of fun because a little Lindbergh recycle strat. Obviously not the most optimal because we have to trash cards to get them back, but I really like doing that. It's pretty fun. All right, we got some Katakuri action. See how this goes. We have interesting setup with the Revo cards. So we'll see how this goes. I do have a 3 cost, and I have that. So let's stack them 5 on 5. Let's see what they do. See if they block. All right, they take the life, which is fine. They get some shenanigans, I assume. All right, they did. Well, that's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Obviously not ideal for us going off the rip here, but we'll see how things go. So they're attacking us 5 on 5, and yeah, that's what stinks there. Cause oh yeah, they're only doing that. Well then let me. I'll block out with my man's here. And they drop a Kiku. Okay. So I get this, which is nice. That's pretty big. How do I go about this, though? So they have this. I need to get them down to 3, ideally. So I probably want to drop this. And then, okay. I'll probably go around that route, potentially. Yeah, I feel like that's the best bet. So I need 4 for that. Alright, well, let me attack them and see what they do. Alright, so they block that, which is okay. So what I could do... No, I want to save this for this guy for next turn. Alright, well, let me just attack that then. Okay, so never mind, they decided to block that. Alright, interesting. So we got them low on cards. And I have this and this. So I can do a couple things this next turn. And we'll see I guess what they do. So 8 on 5. Alright. Can't do much about that. So 6 on 5. We'll take that one. Of course we get that again. That's not ideal there. Block out of this. Alright, another Kiku. So now I can drop... Well, I can get rid of both of these this turn. Just the issue is everything else. I don't have anybody... So for 4... So 2, 1... Is that... Okay. Alright, so if I attack this, I can pop this, and then I guess I'll attack that. Then I can send this back to my life. Alright, let's, we'll do that. Get rid of that. Because, then I need to drop a Kiku of our own here. Problem is, yeah, this. So, we're running out of turns for the dang 10 bomb, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. So we have this. Then I can... Well, actually, let me just attack them. And see what they do. So they do that. That gives me 4. Alright, so I can drop this. And then... Send that to life. And we'll do that. So we'll go back up to 3. Get them to attack us directly. Because I have this. We have some 2K. And then I'll get this back. So I can sack something there. And then we'll just kind of... I don't know. Them getting both 2 Kikus is not ideal here. And we know they have the 10 bomb for next turn. So kind of have to play around that. Which is a bit annoying. But I mean, it is what it is. So 8 on 5. Alright, do that. We'll do that. And then, what do they have? 6? And so, yeah, not exactly sure what, So my only issue here is... Okay, cool. We get that, so I can do that and that. Like, we have a chance. We got him down to 3. So, we'll see. Alright, they decide not to attack. Alright, we get Zoro. Okay, so Zoro's kind of big here. So how do I want to go about this, though? So I attack them 7. I pretty much need... Because they're going to drop Big Mom next turn. But if they drop Big Mom next turn, then they can't attack with leader, because I can block out of anything their leader does. So I need... They kept me at 1. So even if I get rid of both of these... It's going to be a problem, I think. Alright, well, let's attack 7 on 5. It's pretty much, I gotta get them kind of low here, and then I think clear both of these. So I need to play 2, or they get the Sanji blocker, which is annoying. Okay. Do this, minus this down, and then we gotta put 2 on him, and then I'll attack there. Alright, so deploy this onto that. We'll do 2 on here. Attack, KO that. So 7 on 5. Alrighty. Oh, okay. Man, this is insane. Not much I can do. Alright, there's not a whole lot we can do at all. Because I can just attack. I only have 1. All I can do is send 1 back to boost this. If they drop 10 Mom, there's not a whole lot I can do. So I like... Man, them hitting a life trigger. Every life has been a trigger character, and there's been nothing I can do. Alright, well, let me just attack them again 7 on 5, I guess. Let's see. I hope they're bricked in hand. Alright, well, there's that. All I can do is this onto that, boost it to 8, and then do 9, and attack 9 on 5. If they block this, they'll probably win. Alright, well, yeah, nothing I can do. Just straight up, not too much we can do. I have 1, 2, maybe able to block, well, maybe, we'll see. We'll see what they do. If they drop 10 Mom, I can survive. Like, if they drop 10 Mom, we win. Okay. Oh, this is at 8, so that's not ideal. Okay. So attacking 7. Alright, never mind. Attacking 8. 8 on 5, so I need to block. So we'll take that. So I have 3, 2, and 2. Okay, it's not over. It's not over. We may be able to finesse this, depending on what they do here. So 7 on 5, no. I'll do this and that, so we'll block that. And now we gotta hope this is something cool. So this is 8, and then they have 5. So if they attack 9, the smart thing for them would be just attack 9, because I only have 2 cards. But maybe they won't do that. Alright, well, they're doing the smart thing. Oh man. No way. Actually, no way. Actually insane. That's a heart of the cards moment right there. That was nuts. Alright, well, that's one way to win. Obviously, yeah, not ideal playing against Katakuri, who rips all that, but it worked out. Nuts. Alright, well, things you love to see. Heart of the cards, especially back against them. So yeah, plan worked, sending Satori back so we get the 2K counter back in hand. And then luckily, yeah, literally the only thing that would have saved us was getting another 2K counter there. Wild. That's absolutely lovely. That's super fun. All right, we got some Yamato. Let's see how this goes. We got an okay hand here. So I feel like going first in this matchup pretty okay, just because depending on what they do, if we get again kind of strat here, just get them down. No one else. We have no 3 costs, so we'll throw that on. We'll attack them 8 on 5. Do that, and then we'll kind of see what they do here. Obviously, I have a 2K, so maybe. But I think if they use this, then their attack rate. Oh, okay, they're only attacking 5. Yeah, we'll take that. So yeah, let me block that. Like that's pretty massive there. Because I'm gonna be at 5. So Punk Gibson for 2. Okay. So we know they can counter. And then they throw down a blocker. Interesting. So we have... Alright, this could be big here as well. I feel like I want to attack this. And then we'll drop this as well. And then attack them. So I can do... Or do I put one on here, attack them, and try to get them to do this, and then attack this? Maybe. No, let's just attack this first. And so, 6 on 1. Alright, so they do that. We'll drop our Kid and Killer. Attack them 5 on 1. Get this nonsense out of here. And so I don't want them to be able to search for anything else. Because they already have enough cards to be able to sell out. We know they have a Punk Gibson. Okay, they dropped the Baby 5. Alright. So if they want to do that, give them 1, leaves them with 4. So they grab another blocker. Alright, a little annoying, but it is what it is. See what they do with this. So they're attacking me. No. And we'll block out of that. They're throwing down the other Monet here. Alright, makes sense. But that puts us up to 7, which is nice because I could drop this, send it to... Well, actually, no, I don't want to do that yet because I don't want this getting returned to my hand. I could use this to grab this to send it there because we have them down. So that's 2. Or I just drop this for 4 and leaves me with 3 to be able to do attack and stuff with. Which is kind of what I want to do here. So that's only at 1. Alright, so let me attack this 5 on 1. Alright, so they do that, which is fine. So now I can drop... So I could drop this. And then I'll keep this for counter, I guess, in both of these. And so we'll do that. Bit dumb of me, I forgot. I should have, I don't know, I should have tackled the Kid and Killer first. I have no idea why I didn't. That was so dumb. Because I would have got both of them. But, I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, we can't get the turbo bonus here, though, with both of... since I'm at... Well, I guess we'll see what they do. If they attack me directly, I may let it hit just so I can make this play next turn. Because I can go bang, drop this attack, and then into this and attack. Okay, well, they're going to be very annoying. Drop a Kid. But, I mean, they don't have anything on him. So, that's kind of chill. Because I could just get rid of this guy. Or do I want to block this? And we might just might want to hold on. Alright, so yeah, let's just block. Be safe. Because they don't have anything on this guy. So we know they have Punk Gibson. Sub 2 of your... Alright, so they return that. So they can do Punk Gibson. I mean, they don't have anything on him, so I could just attack while we can. Just straight up right here. which may be the play. Alright. So, if they play Punk Gibson, that gives them 9k. So I would rather do this. So let me put it on here, and then attack 9 on 5. Because if they do Punk Gibson and rest this, then I'm kind of fine with that. Alright, so they block that. Leaves me with 5. So I can pop them down. Or do I want to drop Ace here? To have Ace out so we can go into like the play with this next turn. Because I also have this as well. So I could send... Well, I don't know. Or do I just attack this? Because if they don't have anything... If they don't have a way to block out of this, then we might be fine. So let me attack that 10 on 8. Because we got the Punk Gibson and they're 2k out. Okay, well they do that, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. So send a character to the life, we'll send that and that. Alright, end our turn there. This is at 8k, but also they're at 3 life, so if they do target this, I can get an additional life here. Obviously they're going to put the whatever on Kid, the 1 Don, in attack. But if they do that, we're kind of fine. Okay, so they're doing just 5 on 5. Okay, well, let's just block that then. What do they have for 10? Do they have Doflamingo? Okay. Very, very strange and weird. Alright. I would not have expected that, but alright. If that makes them happy. Because I can drop... They know I have Kid and Killer. So I can drop this and pop this. As for 5, so that's 4. If I just put everything else on him and then blast them, we're kind of chilling here. And then if I wanted to, I could still do... I could still send this back as well. So I might do that. So 10 on 8. So we get that out of here. Alright, I'll do that. We'll send this and boost that. Alright, so now we're back to the 5 life. Can still make a play with this and this. It doesn't really matter what they do with Doflamingo here. Because even if I go down to 2 here, I can make our ace play. Which I might do. So we'll see. We'll see what they do with this. Alright, well, never mind. They get the Onami. So that's a bit annoying. But, alright, well, yeah, I can't do much about this. 13 on 5. Alright, well. That's a bit stinky, but it is what it is. So 12 on 8. Okay. So we get one back there, which is fine with me. How do I want to go about this? I could pop this guy right here. Or, because they only have 2. So I put 10 on. Well, I just need to put like 7 on him, honestly. And I hope they can't block out of that. So 7. Then I'm going to drop our man here. Alright. And so let's attack 12 on 10. Alright. Then we'll deploy that, end our turn. And now get things set up here to go for some chain action, potentially. As long as I don't have another Onami, because that was a bit annoying to deal with. But we'll see. Because we got them at 3. So it's not impossible. They whiff on the search, which is big. Alright, so they're attacking us. 14 on 5. Alright, we'll use this. Well, this is pretty big. I'll trash that. And then they can attack with Nami here. But we'll block out. Oh. Okay, they goofed that up. They goofed up their math. Alright, they have acknowledged it. It's all good, though. So, attack them for 7. How do I want to go about this? I need 5 and 2, so I need 7. I need to put 1 on here. Okay, so that leaves me with 9, so I can do, alright, this and pop that. Alright, so we get that. So now I can drop Ace for 5, attack them, send Ace to this, and then attack again. Alright. Drop Ace. We'll attack them 7 on 5. Alright. See if we can hit the little combo breaker here. Alright, then we're going to use our ability to send Ace there to power this guy up. Then we'll attack them again 7 on 5. They block that, which is okay. So now I'm going to deploy Baby Ace, do this, get him back. We'll attack them again 7 on 5. Alright, they block that, which is fine. Because then, if I just attack this, we'll attack this 8 on 1. Get rid of that. Alright. So, I'm trying to think where they could get Hody Jones, but I can block 5. Alright, so they're just doing 5 on 5. Actually, okay. I don't really need him. Oh, okay. So never mind. That's annoying. I guess I should have blocked that, yeah? Well, that was a goof out of me. Because I can't do too much here. Except for I could drop this. Or I keep this for this and this. Because I just need to block. So they can attack. Actually, no. If they attack with everything. If I have 10, I can block 12. So it just kind of depends on that. So, alright. See what they do. I can do this, this, and this. As long as unless I have another Doflamingo, I guess. Which would be a bit annoying, but no, they got me. They got me with that last one. I should have definitely blocked it. So we would have got them down to 0. And then probably been chilling. But, I mean, either way, it comes down to this, I guess. Kind of what they do with the Don here. Because I just need to block one of these. Okay, so 7. So they're doing 12 on 5. So then they're going to have 3 left to do 13. Or can I block that? I get to 8, 10, 12. Ass. I literally can't. No. Okay. Dang it. Super close. So 13 on 5. All I can get to is 8, 10, 12. Actually, wait. Yeah, the math. No, the math is mathing. Oh my god. No shot. And so this and this. 10, 12, 14. Pretty wild and wacky. Pretty wild and wacky. Back-to-back Heart of the Cards games. Getting the bailout 2K in the life again. I don't know what is going on, but we got the Yugi Moto and Heart of the Cards going on for us. That's nuts. Definitely could have played a little bit better there. But yeah, we'll take that. I don't know what else to say. That's crazy with 2 games in a row. Alrighty, we got some Kaido action here. Some blue-purple Kaido, so this will be interesting to see what happens. I'm just going to block out of this. So they drop Doflamingo. Alright. And then we'll just kind of try to get them down to 3 here. So I'll attack them 5 and 5. So they take the 1 there. Okay. That's pretty solid. We'll drop Zoro. I'll attack them 6 on 5. Alright, they block that with the 2K. Okay, so Kaido's ability. Oh, alright. Oh, they want him out of here. So with 1, You may add one and set it as active. So that's kind of their play there. Leaves me with 6. How do I want to go about this? So I drop this for 4. Then I can attack for 7 on 5. Alright, so they take that. So we'll drop that. They throw down their search, grab, alright, their stage. And their stage is, you can add 1 Don from the Don deck and rest it. No. Block out of this with another cracker while we can. Since they have 4. Okay, so they do that. Alright, well, a bit annoying, but what can you do? Now I have a Kid and Killer, though, so I could drop that, and we can kind of tee off on them. So that's 2, leaves me with 4. Okay, I'm just going to do this. Alright, and then drop Kid and Killer. We'll attack 7 on 5. See what they do about that. Alright, return that. Okay. I know this deck, some of them like to, for the 10, use that crazy Kaido. So they do that. Alright, that's fine. So 7. Okay, cool. We get this. I'll trash this cracker. So we get Morley. They got the Kid blocker out. Interesting. I could just save this. Drop Kid and Killer. Attack that, boost this, and then attack them a couple times here. Just if I attack them directly, that may work as well. So yeah, let me drop this. We'll attack that 7 on 2. Get that out of here. I think I attack them 9. Then we boost this and do 2 9s. And so I'll attack them 9 on 5. Alright. So I'll do that, boost that. And then we'll attack them 9 on 5 again. They can't activate. Blocker. Alright. So I'm sitting at 7. So if they want to attack this guy, they gotta attack for min 7. But I have the 2K Satori to make the play here. Try to block things out. So keep this guy alive. We're kind of chilling. Okay, so never mind. They got their big Kaido. I mean, that's all right. Get this back. All right, and we get a Kiku off the rip there too, which is pretty big. How do I want to go about this? I could just attack them and go for the game. Pretty much. All right, let me put 1 on here. Let's just attack them 7 on 5 and see what they do. Because I can send this back. Oh, interesting. Okay. So they do that. I just need 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can boost them up to 9. I'll leave the 1. We'll give them a 10. Alright. So I'll attack them 9 on 5. Okay. Interesting. So we'll deploy that. Send that back. Boost them up. Throw 1 on. Then we'll go for the finisher. The Kid and Killer. It's just so good. Because, yeah, this was playing them before. I was expecting this. So that's why I was trying to play around. This is what I was trying to play around a little bit. But, yeah. Sabo's pretty fun. I like it. Doing, I feel like it's pretty annoying to have to play against. But, yeah, just some quick little matches here, testing it out. Have to play some more, but I don't know. I like Sabo. Sabo's fun. And Kid and Killer is just super, super clutch. It's just such a good card. And I feel like being annoying with the rush cards is very strong, because especially in certain decks, being able to just like recycle back and forth. But gotta mess around with it some more, see how things play out a little bit more against certain matchups. But nice little change of pace. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.